It's Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we've got a haul from our road trip that we did. We went to the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo and had a really good time. I've got lots of videos for you, but first I wanted to show you some of the things I bought. Well, all of the things I bought, and I was really good this year. I didn't go crazy at all. Okay, maybe afterwards I went a little nuts, but I hope you'll stay tuned. So the first thing we did was we stopped at the Rubbernecker booth, and I'm a big fan of Rubbernecker. Let me see if I can get in a little bit closer with this. You probably can't see these really well because of the glare, but they're from Rubbernecker, and this is just a silhouette of a bride and groom. I have some weddings coming up, and I like the idea of it. On their website, they have a bigger one of these, and I really wanted the bigger one, but they didn't have it, and I just figured I would try this one. If I went with a smaller card, like an A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card, that it would look fine on that. Then they had this big frame, and it's obviously a rectangular frame, but I don't know if you can read this. Let me get the paper out without the glare. But on the outside of the frame it says Merry Christmas. And I like this idea, and I don't know why I got so excited about it. I just did. And so I got it. I love Rubbernecker stamps. I'm a big fan of red rubber stamps. If you didn't know that already, I much prefer them to the acrylic stamps. So that's what I bought there. Then I went to a booth, and I don't even know who it was, but all they had was the Little Wee Gina K amalgam ink. These are really hard to find online. They're sold out everywhere, as are the re-inkers and the large size pads. So I figured I would give it a whirl with the small inker, and we'll give it a shot and see what we think of it. The thing that's cool about this ink is it's supposed to work for all kinds of mediums. It's supposed to work for alcohol inks and watercolors. We'll give it a shot. Not today, clearly. Then I went to a booth called, I'm sorry, I'm going to get this wrong, Stamplistic. See that right there? They have a website, and they had so many stamps there that I loved, especially for Halloween, but I went with just this fella. And I've never seen one as big as him. The woman that owns this store, Stamplistic, said it was 8 inches tall, and she and I talked about I want to use it for on either 5x7 cards or 4x6 postcards, and what we talked about is cutting his pants down by like 1 inch so his pants are short and his boots go up higher, but that's her thinking on how to make this work, and I thought that was a smart idea. So what we basically be doing is making his pants that much shorter to get them to fit on a 5x7 card. But I really liked him. His name is Frankie. M170901 is his number. Oh, let me give you the item numbers for the Rubbernecker things in case you're interested in finding them. The bride and groom are 896-05, and they're called First Dance. And then the Merry Christmas frame, that's what it's called, is 987 is its number. And you saw the prices. This one was $7.90, and this was $9.90. Loved them both. Very excited to play with them. Then I went to, at the Stamplistic booth, I also bought this. I really didn't buy much. You're going to be really impressed with how little I bought. I mean, I did do a lot of videotaping, and I spent a lot of time watching techniques, but I didn't spend a lot, which is, for me, unusual. This one is a Stampendous, and I love the big Stampendous stamp sets, and this one's called a Cling Lilac CRS 5093. I put all this information in the information below, but I just thought I'd, give you the scoop on it. And it comes with a stencil, which means it comes with basically a mask. So if you want to mask this and put something beside it, or put one of the butterflies on it and have it masked, you would have the stencil to do that. And if you can see that, that shows you, it gives you masks for everything, which is nice. Or stencils, depending on what you want to use it for. I really love the big Stampendous stamps, and so I'm thrilled that I found this one. It's hard to find their large images, and well, at least I never can find the ones I want in their large images. Then I went to a booth, and I'm going to make this up, but I went to a booth called Sparkle and Sprinkle, I'm pretty sure is what it is. Yes, Sparkle and Sprinkle. And I saw a technique there that was just the coolest thing ever. And so I, of course, bought the wrong color of, this is glitter. They use one that I think was called Fireside or something, and I bought Embers because I don't know what I'm thinking. But anyway, I bought the wrong one of those. And then they use this embossing powder on the project that they did, and it's black with a little bit of different colors of glitter in it, so that when you emboss it, you have this sparkly background that I really, really liked. And those again were from Sparkle and Sprinkle, and this is EP252. And the glitter is G1034, and again I'm going to show you technique for those. And then the technique that is for the orangish powder is to go with this metal stencil, and I know there's a horrible glare on it. This stencil is from Stampendous, but I bought it at the Sparkle and Sprinkle booth, and it is basically just trees. And hopefully that's not too horribly reflective for you. But I really, really like this. I thought it was so, I don't know, you could use it for Halloween, you could use it for basically anything. And what I thought I would do, I have this stamp set from, well, I don't know who made it originally, since just bats. They really, the sentiments aren't screaming my name. They're not really Halloween-y, but I did like the bat images, and so I thought what I would do is make this and then put some dimensionals behind this bat in the trees, and this is going to be all glitter. And I'll show you how to do that. That's going to be one of the things I show you how to do. And I'll make sure to show you all of the videos of the techniques that I watched that day. And I did watch quite a few. Some of them I had trouble with getting the image to be in focus. So I have to cut out one that was really, really spectacular. And I'm sorry that I had to do that, because it was a woman showing you how to watercolor with stamps. It was really cool. Well, that is my haul. I know, aren't you impressed? I didn't buy that much stuff. Don't worry, when I came home I made up for that. I bought a whole bunch more stuff from Sparkle and Sprinkle, because they had this really cool tonic. It's a watercolor powder with glitter in it. It's kind of like the Ken Oliver Color Bursts, only it has sparkle in it. And I thought, I've never liked the idea of just spraying that all over. You know how they do that, where they spray the powder and then they wet it, and then you don't know what colors you're going to get wherever. I didn't love that idea, but what I do love the idea of is putting the powder into a palette, wetting it in there, and using it as a watercolor from there. So that's why I bought them. So you'll be seeing those in the near future. And when I put in my order, I contacted them and asked them if they would be willing to give me a discount for my viewers. We don't know for sure. Let's hope that they will. So anyway, that was my haul. I hope you enjoyed it, that you'll give this a thumbs up and subscribe. Please tell your friends about me on social media, because you know I love that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.